Y'all come on in here, man. Y'all come on in here. Chase grows. Peace, peace, peace. I see you, guys. I see you, guys. Y'all check in. Do me a favor. Like it up and share it, man. Like it up and share it. Like it up and share it. Y'all don't even know, man. It's been, look. These platforms, man, they give me a hard time coming on here, even trying to even just vibe with y'all, bro. They give me a hard time, bro. This is not what they want to see. Believe me. They ain't trying to see this at all. But let me get things situated. I call myself having things under control before y'all got in, but y'all know everything don't always work out the way you plan it. But yeah, y'all, I ain't gonna lie, bro. They've been giving me a hard time even trying to get on these platforms and even, cut up with y'all, man. Y'all know how much I love to come in and mess with y'all. I ain't gonna lie, because y'all like family, man. Whether y'all believe it or not, every days I be needing to come on here and just vibe with y'all for a little minute, man. All right, but y'all do me a favor, man. Y'all like this up and y'all share it, man. All right, like it up and share it, right? We're just gonna cut up a little bit tonight. Let me see something. I want to see. Because I know I be wanting to see if I can try to pull some people in. But I don't know how that's going to work. I'll have to. Oh, okay. Well, it is what it is. But yeah, okay. With that being said, man, look, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Y'all like this up and share it, man. Hey, look, I love the vibes, man. Shout out to YouTube. If you're on YouTube right now, man, go ahead, pound that like button, man. You know we fighting with the algorithm, man. And we most definitely about to make our presence known over there on YouTube, bro. We got a message that needs to be heard, man. And I want to say big shout out to everybody that supported me, man. And with that being said, man, I just want to get into the right spiritual energy. I want to say peace to the gods and goddesses, peace to the ancestors, and peace to all the high vibrational beings on the planet. Today, I'm sending you nothing but love and light, man. You know what it is.
Yeah, I'm about to expose every lie they done told, like how they trafficking kids and why they ain't got a soul. They feeding off our energy, trying to destroy the globe. They got weather control, they even making it snow. But we can't run from it, gotta grab it by the antler.
Okay. Y'all see we bringing a whole new vibe. I had to go get Rashad, Jamal. Y'all do a favor, man. Y'all go stream the God on every platform. Do me a favor and stream the God on every platform. Hold on, y'all. Look. Y'all stream him on every platform, man. Because he most definitely needs the support, man. So y'all drop them names if y'all think that intro was fire, man. Y'all know I've been trying to, bring some new energy over here. Because that's that type of energy that we need, bro. They got the guy locked up, man. But we ain't going to allow them just to, do whatever they want with his energy. We're going to take that energy, and every time we're going to live, we're going to bring that energy to this lab, bro. We're going to do it in honor of him. But like I said, man, if you want to support the guy, the least that we can do is we can download him on every platform. On every platform, man. You feel me? Okay. That's what I'm talking about. I see them nines, man. I see them nines jumping, Joe. Peace, Sierra S. Shout out to Harvey. Harvey, thanks for the nines, guy. I ain't seen you in a minute, Harvey. You feel me? Captain Bannister, welcome to the live. Trish Boyer, welcome to the live. But yeah, like I said, man, we finna cut up every time we cut up, man. I wanted to show some homage to the guy, man, and if you want to support him, man, go download him on every platform. It's just that simple. You can still support him in other ways, man. You see what I'm saying? Outside of, sending them some cash, man, go download them on every platform. But I want y'all to know, man, we most definitely finna cut up. Okay? See, I had somebody come on here and they asked me, like, man, why y'all worship Rashad Jamal? I said, bro, ain't nobody worshiping Rashad Jamal, bro. You don't even understand. See, you see us on here and you see us saying peace to the gods and goddesses, and you think we saying, you see us saying free God, and you think we bowing down on our knees and worshiping him and trying to make him out to be a God when that's not the fact. We understand who we are each as an individual. We understand that we are the gods and goddesses, bro. We've gotten to that point because we understand the 9 etherical genes is us, is the 9 etherical gases that reside inside of us, okay? This is the highest level of mathematics, the highest level of science, which makes the number 9 what? The highest number. Because There is no number 9, no number. You feel me? Higher than the number 9 because of these etherical gases. Right. Now either Ron say we don't worship, we support. That's a fact. You feel me? Those be insults. You gotta watch that, man. You feel me? You gotta watch that type of energy. Why you worshiping him, bro? First of all, man, understand who you are. That's the problem now, bro. We've been lied to, bro, on every level, bro, to the point of where it's embedded in our DNA to have amnesia. It's embedded in our DNA to have amnesia, y'all. Ain't that sick? That's how long the spell of sleep has been cast upon us, bro. We don't even know where we came from, who we are as peoples, let alone who we are as an individual. You see what I'm saying? So when you see somebody greeting a person the right way, we saying peace, God, you feel like, oh, they worshiping. And that's how people like, and I ain't rooting for Nature Boy when I say this, but that's how people like Nature Boy end up with, along with Rashad, Jamal, you feel me? And other people who want to step out and say, okay, well, let's go get our own land. Let's go do this, so on and so forth. That's how they end up being labeled as occultist leaders. You see what I'm saying? Because you got the naysayers, the ones with the negative energy, right? Who don't see things from the perspective that we see it from. So they, you know what they do? They devilize it. They demonize it, right? And then they come along and say, oh, that's an occultic group. That's an occultic group because they don't believe in the Bible. You feel what I'm saying? They demonize it, bro. And so now, you got people, and it's just what they need, bro. They need, whether you believe it or not, they pay people to do it. And that's why so many leaders right now, so many people who have stepped up on the forefront and tried to, make you remember who you are. That's why they done got him out the way. I'm talking about the stronger individuals, the one that came with that aggressive energy. They knocked them off. Okay? And then I showed you a video with Martin Luther King. For those of you who actually follow the page, I showed you a video with Martin Luther King where he didn't get he didn't actually transition or pass from the wound of the gunshot wound, okay? They waited till they got that man in the hospital and knocked him off. They finished him off in the hospital, and that furthermore, confirms everything that I've been saying in terms of how when you walk into these hospitals, you dealing with agents. Y'all drop them nines. Drop them nines. When you walk in them hospitals, man, understand that you dealing with agents, bro. And I showed, look, it was a testimony that said, look, man, when they got him in there, he was still breathing. The lead doctor walked in and said, man, y'all get up out of here, man. Let that NIGGER die. Let him die. And then all of them went as deep as they can, hawked up the best amount of, hawked that they can in their body, and they all spit on them and walked out. Then they unplugged them and then they smothered them. These are agents in the, look, and ain't nothing different, bro. When that order come down, bro, you can get the wrong medicine when you go to these pharmacies. When that order come down, I want you to understand that, bro. It ain't nothing for you to that's why I tell you, bro, when you a chosen one, you gotta move different, bro. It ain't, bro, you can walk into the store, bro, and get the wrong medicine, bro. That's cold. You thinking you finna go in here and get something to heal you, bro, and you walk in here, bro, and it's over with. It's over with, bro. Okay? Why? Why do we call you God? Because you are the God of this realm. You are the God of this planet. That's why I'm calling you God. So for me to come through and say, peace, God, peace, goddess, that's me basically, paying homage to you as an individual. You feel what I'm saying? And hoping that, the words that I'm saying and the frequencies that's being emitted from my mouth will tap into your DNA somewhere along the line, and you will start to understand that you are a God. You are a goddess. You feel me? And then when I come along and I tell you and you say, why do you consider me a God? God, I say, because you are made up of 9 etherical gases, right? And these 9 etherical gases were necessary. These are the, 9 etherical gases, the only 9 etherical gases to exist in all of the cosmos, and they're necessary to create life on every level of existence. And they reside in you. No other species. You see what I'm saying? And this is, these are the same 9 etherical gases that you find in the sun. And what is the sun? The sun is the giver of life, right? It's the giver of life. I'm hoping that when I say these words to you, it's going to tap into your DNA. You see what I'm saying? Then they be turning around like, people like, why am I the color that I am? Because you have what's known as melanin. That's all you know. You don't know that you got sun heat genes in you that tap into your blood and emit an energy so strong that when it pushes up towards your skin and causes you to be dark. And the darker you are, that means that you have more sun heat genes. These genes was necessary in order for your ancestors to exist around the time that the planet was made. And it's no disrespect to any other being that comes along and it's on this live, bro. I love all y'all, bro, because I understand that it's going to be necessary for us to all get together and rise as one in order for us to overcome what the enemy has for us, okay? And that's a fact. But I'm talking to the gods and goddesses, the chosen ones, man. Understand who you are, bro. Tap into your DNA, bro. Stop thinking that, we worshiping. No, I'm not worshiping you. I'm paying homage. I understand that it's the Most High. You see what I'm saying? I understand that, bro. So with that being said, bro, we ain't worshiping nobody. We showing homage, bro. And you got to understand who you are, bro. And you got to understand why it is that you're able to have this God conscious that you have. That's why, because of these 9 etherical gases that reside inside of you, bro, making you the highest level of science, the highest level of mathematics. You see what I'm saying? Enabling you to have the God conscious. You feel me? The 9 mind, the highest mind state. All right? These are facts, y'all. These are facts. I want y'all to look. Y'all drop them names, bro. If you understanding where I'm coming from, and do me a favor, like it up and share it, because I want my people to know who it is that they are, man. Okay? You gotta know. See, we've been lied to. I keep telling y'all, bro. I'm finna get ready to do the creation. So that's why I'm telling y'all to get over to YouTube. I'm gonna go ahead and do the creation, and I think we're gonna go through the Bible text, and I want to make y'all understand, during this time of not the beginning, but the replenishment and the reconstruction of the planet, bro, it was certain steps that took place, okay? Because see, first of all, you have to know who the Most High is, Enlil, okay? You have to know who this is, okay? I knew who, when we talk about the God that you're worshiping, the God of the Bible, Enlil, the Most High. They don't call him the Most High for any reason. That means he's higher than whatever. He's the Most High of whatever other gods of these Elohims, okay? Getting into the understanding of who these Yahwehs was that actually came over and helped, get the planet back to the state, bro, and how the light came onto the planet, how everything was replenished, so on and so forth, bro. It's a deep message, bro. And it all starts with the gods and goddesses. That's why it's imperative that you remember that who you are, bro. It's imperative that you get the right knowledge so that you can begin to start to teach that right knowledge to your children. That's why, bro. And don't be worrying about the people, bro, who ain't tapped in yet, bro. If they ain't tapped in, it simply means that they ain't ready to tap in. You have to understand that some of these souls are young. They're very young. Okay? And some of them are just bots. They just agents, bro. It ain't meant for them to tap in, bro. So they doing what it is that they supposed to do. They going along with the program. They deteriorating you from breaking away from the program. Okay? Y'all drop them names if you understand where I'm coming from. Drop them names if you understand where I'm coming from. So y'all pray for Crazy Bone. That God need us right now. Rochelle Britt, man, what's going on with Crazy Bone? I do not know what's going on with Crazy Bone. This is new. See, and I keep telling y'all, when you have people like him, bro, that come out and they expose he exposed the prison industry and its connection to music, to the music industry. Okay? And so, he read a letter of how a conference took place way before when they started to take all of these conscious rappers outside of the music industry. And I believe that that's when they first put that red light on them. Like, bro, you want to expose this? You want to let them know? You feel me? That, it's an agenda behind this, and that we took all the conscious rappers away and we paying all these people to holler, shoot them up, bang, bang, and go sell drugs and so on and so forth. You want to let them know that, bro, that it's an agenda, that we getting paid all around the board for that? Okay, let the air smoke, because let the air clear. Because that's what they do. As part of the 48 laws of power, they fall back. Let me fall back a little bit. Let him think, what he did went unnoticed. You see what I'm saying? It get deep like that, bro. It get real deep like that, bro. Y'all better wake up, bro. And you heard what's the dude name, man? Somebody drop his name in the comment section below. I know it's somebody who know who I'm talking about. Dude who was talking about the Star Whackers. Say it's a group of Star Whackers out here, man. They whacking these stars off. You see what I'm saying? But I say that just to say, man, remember who you are, bro. Don't let the God time go wasted, man. If you want to support him, man, you can still support him. I ain't telling you don't cash app him. I'm telling you, if you want to support him, man, the biggest way you can support him and show that you ain't forgetting him, because he's still teaching through the music. Go download his music. Go download his music. He's streaming on all platforms. You can find him anywhere, bro. And just support him, bro. We ain't worshiping him, though, for all of the people who want to come with the negative energy. We just showing love to the God. We showing homage for what he did in terms of the community. what he brought to the spiritual community, bro. And we let him know that his work ain't went unnoticed, bro. So if I got to put him on my intro and I got to say, man, free to God, Rashad Jamal, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to say it until it's backwards, bro. Because guess what? I know that when I say those type of things, bro, that light within me sends a frequency to the ethers. You see what I'm saying? And I'm telling the ether, man, free that God. And then when I say it and y'all like, free that God, and we all meditating on that, bro, we sending a powerful message to the ether. Is you hear me? Huh? Is you hear me? Y'all drop them downs, bro. See, people don't understand, bro, because they ain't reached that level of enlightenment yet, bro. They have not. You feel me? They ain't reached that level of enlightenment yet. So this is why they want to ridicule everything that you do, everything that you say. Okay? You have to understand that the devil has seeds too. Enlil had seeds too. Okay? And they finna do, bro. They working. They got an assignment too. They got a job too. And I want you to understand this. Unfortunately, bro, the people that you love the most, bro, that's who Enlil children are, bro. You just tapped in. You came in through the womb. It's a lot of people who don't understand that. How you gonna say I came through the womb? I had somebody tell me, how you gonna just tell somebody that their mother's not their mother, bro? Because, you know, she's not. She's that womb you came through. You ain't never sat back and understand or wonder why it is that you and your mother don't have a connection the way you think that y'all should be. Is because in the spiritual realm, y'all not connected the way that you think that you are. Even though you chose her, but you knew that that's what you needed for your spirit to evolve, because that's the mission. That's the mission. So with that being said, man, and with the understanding, and see, it's a key for you to know that every situation that arrives in your life, man, you know, outside of the ones that was manipulated through Enlil, right? You placed in front of you because those are the obstacles you needed for your soul to learn what it needed to during this lifetime. So who is their mother? George Phillips. Their mother is in the spiritual realm, bro. In etheric realm. See, you have to understand who you is first and foremost, man. You fell from a God state. So the goal for you is us, the etheric beings, is to get back toward that God state. And this is what it takes to get back toward that state. Understanding that. You feel me? It takes that. Thanks for sharing, Kimberly Mitchell. George Phillips say, what's her name? What you mean, George Phillips? If you want to drop some knowledge, feel free. Okay? So, yeah, like I say, it's going to be a very interesting story, man. And, you know, I pay homage to every one of y'all when I see y'all. I say peace, reflection, because I understand, bro, that I am you and you are me, and we are everything and everything is us. You understand what I'm saying? And when I say that, bro, I mean that because we have these 9 etherical gases in us. You have to understand that. The grass has these 9 ether gases in it, okay? The trees had the 9 ether gases in it. Everything that's natural to the planet has the 9 etherical gases in it. Okay, that's facts. And so that's why you are everything and everything is you, because you evolved with the planet. You weren't created on the planet. You evolved with it. You grew with it. You have the same elements. I keep telling you, you have 85%. You are made up of 85% stardust. You feel me? Latoya Green, love, peace, and unity to you too, reflection. It's time for us to start to wake up and tap into it, man. You know, I be getting so many insults when I come on here, man. Oh, this dude is just crazy, man. Y'all believe this? I'm talking about it gets even crazier than that when I start to speak, bro. And it just shows you the level of indoctrination that we've been through. Because even some of the believers begin to doubt at some point. They be like, dang, is that really true? This don't even sound like it could be true, because you've been taught to think logical. Therefore, you caught up inside the box. You can't never even begin to think outside the box. That's why so many people can't think outside of the workplace in order to bring income in, because they don't believe that they can manifest that. And that's facts. They don't believe that they can manifest that. See, I keep trying to tell y'all, bro, fear is the easiest way to be controlled, bro. They gonna tug you. And that's why you think they got all this chaos happening everywhere, all these fires taking place and things like that, because it's all about fear, bro. We're gonna create order out of chaos. I'm going to create the problem, and then I'm going to come solve the problem. Therefore, you're going to always look to me for the solution. Okay? You're going to always look to me for the solution. Drop them names, you understand. Cosmic intelligence say a lot of people are extremely closed-minded. That's facts. That's the problem, bro. You don't even believe, bro. Look, bro, since I was young, bro, I always felt in my heart that we weren't the only beings on this planet. I'm like, bro, even if it is, other planets or planes out here, right? I always felt like, it didn't take the elements that was necessary for us to evolve on this planet to evolve on their planet. It took different elements for them to evolve on their planet. For me, that's common sense. I can't just believe that, bro. Everybody needs water to evolve. You feel me? There are different type of beings that don't need those elements to evolve. So that thought process alone just made me feel like, yes, there's other beings out here in the planet, bro. You feel me? There's other beings out here in the planet. For real. So do your research for real, for real. They just chose to be slow. Everybody ain't gonna make it. Kendra Willis. That's fact. Everybody ain't gonna make it. That's why I keep telling people, bro, don't even be worried about all your family members and friends, and don't be worrying about them, bro. Stop worrying about them, bro. They the sheep and they the sleep, bro. You wasting your energy every time you go in the room trying to say to them, I'm telling you this finna happen, this finna happen. Yeah, you wonder why you drained, you running around, bro. Can't even be productive throughout the day because you done all that energy done hopped off on you. You done wasted all that good energy, bro, into a negative situation. All positive energy placed into a negative situation. Karan K-Dog Harvey say they program. That's big old facts. Have you ever heard of Dolores Cannon? Oh yeah, most definitely Ricardo Nelson. I heard of Dolores Cannon. George Phillips and Who Is Us? What do you mean? Why are you speaking George Phillips in circles? If you got something you want to say, say it. If you got a question you want to ask, bro, just say it. Right now I'm feeling like, if you got something you want to say, spit it out, man. They supposed to hate, baby. Oh yeah, they supposed to hate. That's fact. Spiritual Tony said I can bring the food to the table, but I can't feed you. That's big time. That's big facts. You feel me? That's big fact. I keep telling y'all, man, tap into y'all self, man. And I want y'all to understand this, bro. And I ain't exclude nobody from this war, right? But man, Joe, when you talk about, bro, these gods and knowing that they were etherical beings, I'm talking about black beings, bro. It just opened your eyes up. Then you start to be enlightened, bro, because I keep telling y'all, man, when you come to the Bible, it's not something that you should just dismiss. You need to be looking through that Bible, bro, because it's clues in the Bible. You have to be a detective when you're looking for truth. Even when you read a book. But I will say, just don't dismiss the Bible, but they leave clues in that Bible, bro, in terms of like, who you are, bro, and how far things go back. And you know what I'm saying? They even mention Pleiades in the Bible. They mention Orion in the Bible. You see what I'm saying? And if I'm not mistaken, in the Latin language or the Hebrew language, the word Orion means the heavens. So when they was talking about the heavens, they was actually talking about the Orion star system, because this is where, I guess these beings came from. But it's different heavens. You have to understand that the Pleiades had, a heaven and everything. But I'm just telling y'all, when you go back into history, bro, and you dig into this history and start to really, really find out, like, who it is that you worship to begin with. Okay? Because the problem is nobody reads slow enough. I'm going to tell you, man, sometimes if you're having an issue with reading something, it's best for you to just go back and just say, let me read this slowly. Let me read this slowly, because maybe if I read this slowly, I can understand what they're trying to say or understand what they're trying to say. So when you read it slowly, you realize they said, let us make them in our image. Then you be like, man, who is us? Who is our? You see what I'm saying? And so then you start to dig into words, and I keep telling y'all, bro, this is why I love Malachi Z. York so much. And don't get it twisted. Why I love Rashad Jamal, bro, I only subscribe to some of his ideologies. You see what I'm saying? I believe it's truth and a little truth in everything. You feel me? But at the same time, Dr. York, man, he's able to go back and give you the truth because he's actually went into the Bible and got back down to the root words. He actually first and foremost went and studied, okay, the original language. So he knows the original language. So he can go to the original Bible and, learn that language. So then he's able to understand that, hey, we've been lied through the mistranslation of the Bible. Here's the right translation. Then you have technology that comes along, and then you can just start to look up and say, okay, well, what is this word? What's the etymology of this word? You see what I'm saying? And you can start to understand that, okay, well, these words do really mean these things. You see what I'm saying? And that's why I say, bro, it's important, bro. If you dedicated to this, bro, you gonna get down to the nitty gritty of it. If you want to lead your people to truth, because the truth is the only thing that's gonna set us free, bro. Ain't nothing else gonna set us free. We don't need no lies. We don't need no hopes. We don't need no dreams. We most definitely don't need no wishes. You understand what I'm saying? But we just need truth. We just need truth. The holy tablets must have Rashad Davis. That's a fact. That's a must have, bro. I'm telling y'all, bro, because a lot of the knowledge that I'm finna be hitting from the I'm gonna tell y'all something from the standpoint of the creation story, bro. I'm most definitely finna be coming from the standpoint of the holy tablets, okay? Because the holy tablets in general, they're so important. They're important because they predate the Bible. They predate the Bible, so they tell you about when these Anunnaki gods were here, and it was a time that they was recording their time on this planet. Okay, and it goes all the way back to the Samaritan, culture. Why? These Sumerians, everything that you know now came from Samaria. The way you write, the way you farm, the way you read, everything started there, and that's what these Anunnaki gods was, and that's why I say it's important for you to go and get that work. You feel me? Rashad Davis say very important. George, who was that? Lioness Fia say George Phillip. That's fine. He has Mary name a lot. Choose not to use certain words because the letter J was really and why. Yes, and so even when you talk about, let me just see. Like, cause she's saying, I know she's speaking on Lioness Fia. She's speaking on the fact that Jesus, the name Jesus isn't real. So they talk about who Yahshua was and things like that. And even when you talk about who Yahshua was, man, you have to understand that Yahshua was not a special child around that time. And he wasn't the chosen one. He wasn't the deity that was chosen for these human beings to worship at the time. That wasn't the deity, because you have to understand that technology is just now getting back to the point of which it was at the time that, they were here. So they've been doing cloning, bro. They've been doing, bro. You ain't had to. They've been like right now. You don't have to have intercourse with a person to have baby. They could take it and put it. They could take the man's seed and put it in a woman's egg, right? They've been doing that. Technology is just getting new. I mean, back to that point. This is what I'm trying to get y'all to understand. You see what I'm saying? And so when you understand that it was more women around having births around that time, and if you want to know more about that, go over to Bill. What's his name? I think it's Bill Collins. Bill Collins. If I'm not Bill Collins, but y'all correct me if I'm wrong. Billy Collins, if I'm not mistaken. He'll inform you on more of that. What did it say? And it said nothing new under the sun. Right? Nothing new is under the sun. You see what I'm saying? So when you talk about this deity who was the grandson of who was given to the first deity that was given to the humans to idolize or to deitize was a deity by the name Tammuz. And this is who they got the story of Jesus from, okay? They got the actual story from a deity of Tammuz, and that's who we gonna dig into when you come over to YouTube. We gonna dig into Tammuz too, because Tammuz was the deity that came down during the time that the Tower of Babel was being built, okay? And he seen that these beings were actually trying to build a tower, and he shut the tower down, and he caused the languages to be split up, okay? And then what he did was he went over and stole the knowledge, the scriptures from the school of mystics, and then he did what is known as plagiarizing. Okay, he plagiarized these scriptures. Okay, so meaning he took these scriptures and made it seem like he did it. He rewrote everything because he understood that these scriptures was powerful enough to rule society. Okay, so we gonna get in on that. Yeah, Billy C. Carson, that's what's his name, Billy Carson, who was Rochelle Bissay Negus. You feel me? Who is that? What's that? No, we ain't doing that in here. Yeah, but you have to understand, it gets deeper. We're going to get into who Tammuz was too, bro. But that's why I say the holy tablets, man, because they're going to break it down to you, bro. They're going to break it down how these Yahwehans came down here, and actually, the story that you got in the Bible is going to make you understand that majority of those stories was given to you halfway. Those are half stories, bro. And this is why you cannot understand who it is that you are. Okay? What do you mean? I heard about that. Facts. Now eat around, say I heard about that. Facts. Hello from Arabia. Shout out to KG Swalia from Arabia. From Arabia. Right, George Green. I see him. You feel me? George Phillips say, what's the name of the being that stopped them from building the tower? His name it goes by the name of Tammuz, man. And you have to understand, bro, a lot of these people, man, they ain't doing it. You gonna be able to research Tammuz, bro, but you got to go deep in to really get the gist. Like I told y'all, even when we talk about who Enlil was, man, okay, you gonna hear people, they gonna give you bits and pieces of the story, bro. But you gonna, like I told y'all to get the book, O Lucifer, because that's gonna give you more insight on what his job was, you feel me, and why he was looked at as being so intelligent and brilliant, you feel me, and why, he was looked at the way he was by the Most High, because he was fast and he was efficient. That meaning he didn't fuck up. He did his job the right way. He did it fast and efficient, and he was brilliant. You feel me? And his job was to go out. What did I tell you his job was to do? Go out and make these planets livable. You feel me? Inhabitable. So he would go out, seed cloud them, and do all that type of things for these planets. Which was how, when he got kicked off of, out of the galaxy, out of the 19th galaxy, he ended up, you know what I'm saying, on a planet, which is, I think it's, he ended up on Saturn's, one of Saturn's moon. Okay. And this is why he was able to make that planet livable, because we know he couldn't live on Saturn. So you hear a lot of people say that he lived on Saturn, but he didn't live on Saturn. He lived on Saturn's moon. Okay. And this is what these beings that he said he created, this is what they were created at. Okay. You feel me? And so this is how he was able to make that inhabitable and livable. You see what I'm saying? Because that was his job. That was what he was supposed to do. And it got to the point where he wanted to become supreme. He wanted to be a sovereign being. Okay? He wanted to be the ruler of his own galaxy. Okay? And they was like, man, that ain't gonna happen. You feel me? And it got to the point, like I told y'all, where he ran around and he started to talk crazy to everybody, to the point where, it got back to the Most High, and the Most High was like, man, we ain't having that, bro. Have him come in here. And even then, during the first time, the war didn't kick off. And this is the first war that they talk about that took place. And, we ain't even talking about Enlil. This ain't even Enlil. This is Enlil's father we're talking about. Okay? Which is Shakur. What's his name? His name is Shakur. I can't even think. He goes by many names, y'all. But this is his father. This is the Morning Star. When the first war took place, it took place with Enlil's father, which they call a Morning Star. Okay? And the second war that you see brewing up is going to be dealing with Enlil. Because, you see, we can go deep into that story. You have to understand, Enlil is half reptilian. He's half draconian reptilian. He's half Anunnaki god, because I cannot think of his name. His name is Shakur. Okay, Shakur, but I cannot think of the other name that they call him, man. They call it the Morning Star, which is Enlil's father. Okay. What can I read this info? Man, you got to dig, bro. I keep telling you. Another place you want to get the tablets. He just told you, go get the tablets. Rashad Davis said, get the tablets. Go get the tablets, the holy tablets. All of this information is going to be in the holy tablets, bro. You feel me? Not the bullshit information. It's a lot of information that they mentioned. You got to dig around, bro, when you're looking for this information. But I'm just saying, bro, you feel me? So his mother was an Anunnaki god, and he was a reptilian. But what he did, what's the name of Shakur, I think his name is Shakur, but I'll get it right. Don't get it. We going to go with this. This ain't the first time we're going to talk about this. But his name was Shakur, and he ended up, for words I can't tell you, he ended up taking advantage of Enlil's mother, which was Melita, who was an Anunnaki god, okay? And this is how she became impregnated by him, okay? So she gave birth to him, and, because he was half Anunnaki god, they still allow him to learn amongst the gods. Now I keep telling you that he was the third creation of his kind out of 700,000. These beings had not started mating with each other. He was the third being that had actually taken advantage of one of the gods and ended up being half-breeded, a demigod. You see what I'm saying? So that made him half disagreeable, half agreeable. So, but he was also one of the most intelligent. So when they allow him to learn with the Anunnaki gods, he rose amongst the degrees fast, bro, to the point where they was like, we're going to make him a teacher. Let him start teaching, because he's brilliant. This is how brilliant he was. You see what I'm saying? It went to the point to where he started to want to get sovereign, man. He wanted to start to, And like I told you, he was fast and he was efficient. So he had a lot of responsibility. Okay, go out here to this galaxy, man. Make sure this galaxy, I knew would send him out. Go out to this galaxy, make sure that galaxy is livable. Okay, we got how many planets over there? Okay, I want you to do what we would consider over here to be seed clouding. You see what I'm saying? And he felt like, since I'm the one that making the beings, since I'm the one making the planet livable, and I'm the one inhabiting the planet with little insects and things like that, I'm the one who should be, sovereign. I should be, and this is why he started that disagreeable side of him, that reptilian side of him, wanted to become the ruler. So now he started to want to rule the universe, and the story goes on from there. It was Enki. He said, "I'll see." It was Enki. Who was that? Rashad. Yeah, you feel me? We know it's Rashad. We know it's many different stories. It's many different stories. They're gonna tell you this from many different standpoints. That's why I say you got to decipher it, because this story gonna be told, bro. But you got to be able to say, they tell you this story about, when we talk about the story of hate. I mean, what's his name? The big head scientist. Y'all cool. This is the same story, bro. When he was mad, he wanted revenge, bro. He felt like, so he created a group of people, bro. He took them off to his own planet, the land of Pamus, which, you know what I'm saying? He took them off over there. You see what I'm saying, though? All these stories go back to Zeus. He has many names, bro. You feel me? He said Enki and Enlil was supposed to rule Earth together, but no. Enki, you want to know what? Enki was not allowed to rule Earth with Enlil, because Enlil was you have to understand, what's done above also they say as above, so below, because what happens in the heaven is being done down here, okay? And everything was actually implemented based off of what's happening in the heavens, okay? So Enki was half-breed. He was what you would consider a bastard child, okay? And it was an issue on the planet whether who would rule or not. You know what I'm saying? Because they was like, it ain't cool for a king to have a bastard child. You feel me? Because they was just saying, basically, if he the oldest, he could rule. So one of Anu's wife was like, man, you know what? You got to put something in play. I don't think it's fair, basically, that, a bastard child should be able to sit on the throne. And that's how that came into play. And this is why you see so many monarchies when you talk about these kings, and, they go have a child out of wedlock. This is why they weren't able to rule. This is where they get that from. They get that construct from, the heavens. You see what I'm saying? They get that construct from the heavens. You feel me? And so because Enki was half-breed, he felt like, he couldn't rule, and he became jealous of Enlil. You see what I'm saying? And this is where the beef came in at, and this is where he ended up, this is why he ended up linking up with the devil, okay? Because Enki ended up linking up with Tarnush. That's his name, Tarnush, okay? Enki ended up linking up with Tarnush, and he was like, man, you know what? We have to steal the Akashic records from Enlil, because Anu had made him the ruler of the heavens. You see what I'm saying? So he like, man, we got to go steal the Akashic records from him, this book of all. That way we could change destiny. We could change how things are supposed to end. You feel me? Latoya Green say, tell your online oppressor that as well. What do you mean, Latoya Green? You feel me? So, they went in, to make a long story short, they ended up getting him. He ended up, after this is how the spell of sleep was put over the people. This is why we are under a sleep right now, the chosen ones, Enlil's children, okay? And it's a war that's going on. But right now, that moon cycle was ending in the last 6,000 years of the equinox. We entering the new 6,000 years of the equinox. We're going into a sun cycle, and more people are starting to figure out who it is. This is why you're able to understand that you are a God, that you're tapped in, that you have these etherical, genes that make you, the highest level of mathematics, the highest level of science, and that you're, divinely connected to the sun. You feel me? Because we're going back into that cycle. You see what I'm saying? So I'm telling y'all, man, it's like it get real, bro, and you gotta dig. You feel me? Yeah, Enlil capped our DNA. Yeah, you feel me? So he put the children of Enlil, and then what happened was Tarnush, after this took place, after he stole one of the tablets, because he didn't steal all the tablets, he stole one of the tablets, okay? And this is the morning star. This is the father of Enlil being, the devil, okay? You have to understand, when they talk about the morning star in the Bible, these are two different individuals. We talking about the morning star would be Tarnush, and the son of the morning star would be Enlil. You see what I'm saying? Thanks for tagging. I am awakened, Kimberly. What's that for? You feel me? But yeah, it get deep, y'all. It get real, y'all. And you have to understand, all of these beings were actually, they were etheric beings. They were carbonated beings, okay? You feel me? Can we call ourselves gods, but we will never be the Most High or the Almighty? That's most definitely George Phillips, you hit it on the head, bro. You have to understand, bro, that we are divinely connected to the source. Even these Anunnaki gods worship the Most High. Understand that. That's what I want y'all to really, really understand. They worship the Most High. When you understand who Anu was, he is the deity. He is the Most High deity that source of divine connection assigned to the universe to, set things into play, okay? And so when you talk about the replenishing of the planet, when we talk about Genesis being, the replenishing or the reconstruction of, this is why they give credit to him, because he came down when the planet was in a state of, abyss, basically. It was dark, and he came back, he restored the light, and you feel me? And he restored the beings on the planet. He did that. And so this is why he gets the credit for that. Okay. He said the Anunnaki gods give us our connection to the Most High. That's facts. You feel me? We are, we have the bloodline. They are the direct descendants because, ain't no other, they are a noble bloodline. I don't care what other being from any other star system or anything, they don't have the bloodline that they have. Therefore, they don't have this is a noble group of beings that we're talking about right here. You see what I'm saying? And this is what makes anyone with their blood tapped into them. Yes, that makes you a noble being. Jesus is the morning star, aka Lucifer. You know what? I thought about that, bro. You feel me? And I'm like, man, why are they calling Jesus the morning star, right? And then, Lucifer is the son of the morning star. I sat down and meditated on that, man, and I got a download. I'm thinking, like, is it possible that they're saying that Jesus is the son of Lucifer? Jesus is the father of Lucifer. Okay, because who said that? They said Jesus is the morning star. Who said that? That was Iguino. Jesus is the morning star, aka Lucifer. You feel me? He's the morning star. So now I'm looking at it like, you feel me? And it's just the name in itself. You feel me? So it's all about getting the right knowledge so that you can worship, the right people, the right deity, so on and so forth. We ain't taking, and see, that's a prime example of what I'm saying. George Phillips say, where do other races fit in this? You have to understand where these other ethical groups came from. First and foremost, all of these ethical groups, they came from inside of the gods and goddesses to begin with. Some of them came from, you have the Pleiades star system. When you talk about the blonde-haired, blue-eyed people, they came from the Pleiades star system. Okay? Outside of the ones that were created, you have to understand, these are two different type of beings because these type of beings come from the Pleiades star system. There were beings that were created, you feel me, by the gods. They recreated, they reconstructed them, the Anunnaki gods, so on and so forth. You have to understand that it was beings coming from these other planets. The Hindus, they come from what is known the planet. I think their planet is called Carvana. Or is it Hervana? It's Hervana or something like that. And I forgot what galaxy they come from, but I'm just saying, you have to understand, bro. This is why you have to understand, bro. We bickering about races, bro, and it's bigger shit going on out there. It's species. This is where the issue comes at. It's a species, bro. This is a species. Bro, ain't no such thing as race, bro. It's all about species. We dealing with a species of people. You see what I'm saying? And the fact of the matter is that some of these species of people are cloaked behind us on a day-to-day basis. They cloaked. They hiding in plain sight. We get back. We just talked about this boom, man. Y'all, I tell y'all, man, I meditate, I study, man, and I just, I try to get as tapped in as possible, right? And we was talking about the moon, man, and what it symbolizes, man. This is, because if you understand who the Yahwehans is, okay? These Yahweh, when you give him, they're like, Yahweh, y'all know who Yahweh. Drop them names if you know who Yahweh is. If you ever heard the terminology Yahweh. Drop them names. And then I want to cut up and I want to tell y'all what that terminology is actually describing when we go into the etymology of the word to understand it. It's a lot of people worshiping Satan and don't even realize it. Oh, that's facts. That's big facts. Okay, so y'all heard of I see Kimberly Michelle say she heard of it. DeAndre Harris say he heard of it. Trisha Boyer say she heard of it. I see a lot of names, okay? So, they put that in the Bible, you feel me? They be like, praise to Yahweh and things like that. They got you thinking that it's Jesus and things like that. But when in all actuality, we're talking about the Council of 24, and these Council of 24 come from the 19th planet. Okay? They're under the Elohim. They would be considered the Elohim. They're called different things in different languages. Okay? These are the beings that actually came down to the planet when the planet was in disarray. All right? And so these beings were 12 disagreeables. And when you know who the disagreeables is, then you understand that these disagreeables were basically the reptiles. So that means that it was 12 reptilian beings, okay? Or whatever disagreeables that was probably from any star system, but it was 12 disagreeables and 12 agreeables that sit on this council, making 24, okay? So when you see certain things happening on the planet, they're giving homage to this, okay? And so when I tell y'all these disagreeables, because I told y'all what the disagreeables are, they're reptilians, right? And when you talk about the planet mail deck, okay, the planet mail deck has 2 moons and no sun, okay? So when they came down here on this planet and saw that it was livable and wanted to give life to it, which I don't want to spoil you my lecture. Okay? They saw it was life to it. What they did was they ended up basically what was I going with this? They ended up, when you talk about the sun and the moon, they say that this moon that you see, when I tell y'all it's a draconian spaceship, right? I told you it's a reptilian draconian spaceship. It's the lesser light, okay? And it signifies when the shadow hours arrive on the planet. And it gives 12, you have 12 hours that this light shines on the planet, right? Because of what? It gives, it's a dedication and basically a memorial for these 12 disagreeable beings. And what I told you these 12 disagreeable beings it was reptile. So at night, when you see that moon in that sky, it's showing homage to these 12 reptilians that sit on the council of 24. And when you see the sun in the sky, it's showing homage to the 12 hours for these 12 Anunnaki gods that sit on the council, the 12 agreeables. Okay, and it makes up 24 hours in a day, because that 24 is a symbol. It symbolizes the 24th council, the council of 24. It's bro. I tell y'all, bro. It's like when you start digging in, when you start look, you wouldn't even have to be asking me about nothing right now. If you was tapped in, bro, because everything that you seek is going to find you once you start meditating, balancing that energy out, doing the light work. Any knowledge you seek, the right knowledge, it ain't going to be any knowledge. Let me correct that. But the right knowledge is going to find you. You hear me? None just watching movies, chilling. What up with it? We cool. The 24 elders. Yes, Rashad. Rashad Davis say 24 elders. Say, I see you believe in this. But I don't, or I will never. Hey, that's up to you. I'm not here to force my, no way, form, or fashion am I here to force this on you, because I understand that if, you can't relate to it, you ain't at our frequency yet. And that's not an insult. It's probably going to take time for you to activate to even get to this point. Okay. But, that's why I tell people, don't dismiss the Bible. It's great information in the Bible. But the fact is that once that Bible was translated from its original language into this language, it was easier to deceive you, because then they were able to mistranslate the scripture from the right language to the wrong language, thus giving you the wrong knowledge. You see what I'm saying? Because they never thought that it would come a time, or even if they did, they knew. You have to understand that when we talk about what did they tell you about the big head scientists? He told his people how to rule through 120 degrees of trickology. That was his doctrine. Okay? So they took that from you and they lied to you, bro. They gave you bits and pieces of what you got in the Bible. You feel me? So why are you in here? Leave. We in awake to sleep. You feel me? I mean, maybe we planting the seeds right now. Don't go too hard on who say that. Who said that? Jerry Lee Thomas. Don't go too hard on the reflection, man. We gonna plant a seed. That's what we finna do. We finna plant the seeds today. Maybe he in here because he needed to hear this today. You feel me? But yeah, it gets deeper than what we think it is, bro. And we'll never be free, bro, until we get down to the truth. You feel me? So when you saying, man, when you praying to Yahweh, you actually giving homage to these 12 disagreeables and these 12 agreeable beings that came down on the planet when it was in the state of abyss. And it's many things that link to them. They show you, bro, how they've been here. They leave their tracks, how they've been here. They're showing you 12 disagreeables, 12 agreeables. Now, when this moon come up, because these 12 reptilian beings came from a planet where there was 2 moons that resided over their planet, because that's what they needed in order to maintain life. You feel me? That 12 hours that you see that moon up in that sky, it indicates, it's showing homage to them. Then the other 12 hours is showing, because it's the what is it? It's the lesser light. What's the lesser light? These beings are the lesser light to the stronger light that's on the planet, which is the sun. So the sun rules the light, the sky. Say the Bible is history. The Emerald Tablets. That's fact. Iguino Navarro. That's facts. Because every story that you get, that you're hearing in the Bible, is coming from these tablets. This is what I'm trying to get you to understand, bro. A lot of people saying, well, what do these other races come at? You have to understand that this plane that we're on right now was at once a plane, right? That where they had brought people to come to basically do what they wanted to do. They called it like interplanetary shopping. They would use this planet to basically come over here and get all the natural minerals that they needed and then take them back to their plane of planet. Okay? And especially around the time that these Anunnaki gods had a war on their planet, that war caused their atmosphere to become kind of sort of like what our atmosphere is coming to right now, and they needed to come over here and get gold to build the gold dome to prevent the solar rays or these flares from killing the people on their realm. During this time, a lot of individuals that were staying on their plane or planet ended up going to these other realms, and some of them made this plane or planet their home, as is other planets, because as on the voyage here, Nibiru ended up crashing into some other planets and destroying other homes, so they had to come here and make this planet home. You feel me? And all those people coming in was disrupting the energy or the evolution of the beings that was already here on the planet. Okay? And this is one of the reasons that the dome was put over our planet, because they had it to basically quarantine us so that we can learn to evolve on our own. See, a lot of these other beings was coming in, especially the Anunnaki gods. They came in and they interrupted the way that life evolved on the planet. Okay? So the gods had to quarantine us to put us in so that we can evolve the right way. You feel me? And since we've been in here, bro, they hijacked the realm. These beings, you feel me? They hijacked the realm. I'm all the way down here. So other people can understand what it truly means. What do you mean, Sam Williams? Gods and human beings, hybrid AK giants, facts, Inguino Navarro. Dennis Joe say that's crazy because look at the BS on Zeus network streaming channel. Y'all like this up and share it, man. Y'all know I'm fighting with the algorithm, man. I need to see likes. I need to see shares, y'all. The information that I'm giving y'all right now, bro, you ain't gonna get it nowhere else, bro. Not in this fashion. Y'all like this up and share it, man. Shauna Mallory say 999. Just got out, but I'm here. Hey, y'all. Welcome to the live reflection. Start San Antonio say stay awake for God's sake, for goodness, God's sake. Right, you feel me? Zach Buddha say, put them feet in the soil, meditate, stop eating certain things, raise your vibrations, get your information from your Most High. Yes, Earth was a store for beings. That's why some left and came here, because their sun went out and others, they destroyed the Anunnaki. Yeah, when you talk about Sirius, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was the Sirius A star. The star, Sirius A star, one of their stars went out in the Sirius star system, which caused these other beings to have to leave that galaxy and come over here, and they found refuge on this planet. Some of them took refuge inside of the ocean. Okay? This is what I'm trying to make y'all understand. Y'all like it up and share it. If you on YouTube, man, please pound that like button. What I understand about YouTube is, man, if we want to go up over there, y'all, we gonna most definitely have to be pounding that like button over there. Let them know we in the building and we ain't here to play. That's how they do. Shaq Ron McKinney say TS was lagging. I don't know what TS mean. I apologize. We are guys having experience. That's facts. But there's levels. And even that, Drea Boo, she say we are guys having a God experience. All that goes back. You have to understand who we are. The gods and goddesses, bro. We fell in frequency. We fell from gods. So our job is to get back to that frequency. We'll never be able to make it back to the etheric state if we don't, you see what I'm saying? That's the point of being able to make it back to that godlike state. You feel me? Yeah, that's why NASA stopped going in the ocean and went to space. Wonder why. Hey, Zach Buddha, that could be true. That could be, I'm just saying, like, bro, you feel me? Like, you have to understand this. Look, this is what I really want y'all to understand, that this planet, bro, they have not yet even discovered everything that's in the ocean yet. But what I do want y'all to understand is this, okay? There is nowhere on this planet that life does not exist. Okay? There's beings, bro, and they show you this in television, even when we talk about the cone heads. Okay? The big head scientist Yakub, his mother was what we would consider to be a cone head. They showed that in the movie Conehead. So if you ever want to see who Conehead was, if you want to see how Yakub's mother looked, go look at the movie Conehead. They also showed you these other beings. When you see these people, bro, you never sit back and wonder how it is it's somebody that can be overly obese. They overly obese. You ever seen these videos of these people, bro? They overly obese sitting on their bed, bro, and you wondering how it is that you know is people that's been that big, bro, and they already passed away through heart failure and things like that. Yet and still, it's people here that can be overly obese, weigh almost 1,000 pounds. And you never wonder it. It's in their DNA. It's these extraterrestrial beings, okay, that was created by these beings that were, you know, considered to be Yakub's mother. They created these beings. I can't think of their name. I think it's like the Shinnin. But these beings were like heavy set beings. They were like gritty beings. They were like obese beings, okay? And these beings are still on the planet right now. In fact, through mating and through, you know what I'm saying, they're genetically embedded in some of these people that you think human. They got alien DNA. They got alien DNA, bro. I'm just trying to wake y'all up, man. Drop them nines if you understand where I'm coming from, man. I'm just trying to wake y'all up, bro. I ain't here to wake the sleep or the sheep, man. I'm here to wake the spiritual warriors. I'm here to wake y'all up. It get deep, bro. It's way deeper than this, bro. And look, right now we are under a trance, bro. We are under a sleep. We are in a spell, bro. Especially the guys and goddesses, that spell was cast over you. That's what the spell was for. It's caused you to go into a state of amnesia, to forget who you were. While they came along, they stole your history, re-indoctrinated your children, and made them forget who they were. And it was embedded in their DNA because they taught their children, and so on and so forth. We don't need to crack hit them with the whip no more. All we need to do is enslave their mind. We don't need to enslave their physical body. You feel me? We don't need to do that. Y'all better wake up, man. It's real out here, y'all. It's real out here, man. But I'm just trying to get y'all the right knowledge, man, and get y'all, like I said, man, y'all get over there. If you over here on Facebook right now, man, you most definitely want to get over to YouTube, man. Get over to YouTube. I Am Awakened is where you want to follow me at, bro. Because this is where you're going to be getting this type of knowledge. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to start working on that lecture right now, man, where we're going to dive into. I'm going to show y'all actual scripture. We're going to go into the scripture, bro, and we're going to make it all make sense. And we're going to get down to the real creation story and how when the planet was void and had no light on it, how the light actually came, how these birds, bees, other animals actually became, how they manifested. And we're going to get into it, y'all, because, you know, the Most High, this is what he's been preparing me for, y'all. As an indigo starseed, that's why I came back here. For this. So I feel like those of us who find this knowledge, bro, it was meant to find us because this knowledge is exceptionally rare. It's our job to make this knowledge normal, right? And to put this knowledge out here so people can really, really get that right knowledge and we can start setting the planet back on the right path and we can start helping that Kundalini energy begin to grow. You feel me? We need to make people understand, right? I have so many people, they come to my inbox and say, well, who do you pray to? Who do you pray to? Do you pray? Yes, I pray, bro. I understand that when I pray, I'm doing nothing but extending myself to the ethers. That's what I'm doing. Do you have to pray? It's not a must that you pray. But if you want to pray, it's okay because you have to understand, bro, that's what the ether does when you pray. It soothes you because you have to understand that this is not real time that we existed in. You're extending your soul to the ethers every time that you pray. Okay, so even when you weeping, even if you weeping in prayer, what it does is the ethers is they replenishing your soul to the point where you will no longer weep. You don't have to do it, but it's great. I ain't knocking nobody from doing that. See, but the problem is that so many people they want to demonize what they don't understand. That's what they want to do. When you meditate, bro, it's a form of prayer. You're extending yourself to the ethers. The astros are around you. If I look, right now, it's a different astro around me. I can go somewhere else and it'll be a whole nother astro. Meaning, look, the land that I stay on, ain't no telling who passed away. It was a war that took place on the land. It may be fallen soldiers walking around right now on the land outside of my house. Ain't no telling what tragedies took place in the home. Now I go to the hospital. A lot of people done transitioned away in there. They transitioned so fast that they bodies were jerked that their spirits were jerked from their bodies, so they don't realize that they passing. Now they roaming around the hospitals and can't find their way to the light, which we know the light is the wrong way, but you understand what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? So these astros are around you every day. You feel me? It's like, wake up, bro. You so scared to get that right knowledge. Even when they come, you're going to be down there like, man, bro, they don't even sound right. So how that happen? So, well, let me go, you know what? Let me go holler at the God. I got to get this right information. I want to make sure. But I'm telling y'all, don't take this information, man. You have to run. Look, go do your research. Do your research. Rochelle Britt say, what's crazy? You see them too. You see them? Hey, look, let me tell you, man. I promise you, I was going into the store, me and my kids, right? And as we was walking into the store, bro, it was this lady that was sitting outside, okay? And she was like, man, I see a dead person. He laying down right there, right now. I said, where you see him at? She was like, he's sitting down there right now. He got a big gash in his face. I said, do he know if he dead or not? She was like, yes, he knows he's dead. You feel me? I'm like, man, that's crazy, bro. Most people would have seen that and laughed because I understand, bro, that the spiritual realm is real, and I do understand that there's people around that are gifted enough to be able to tap into the energy. You feel me? I believed her, and I didn't take it for a joke. But even that has been demonized. Okay? Even that has been demonized. Look at what they do. They've taught you to fear the people who are tapped in to the spiritual realm. It's evil. Well, if I'm tapped in from the evil realm, and then you want to tell me, if I'm tapped into the spiritual realm, and you telling me that every gift comes from God, then where did that gift come from? Where? Because if you believe in the laws of the universe, then you understand the law of polarity means that there's always a side that opposes the other. Meaning there's a good, there's a bad, there's a up, there's a down, there's a sad, there's a mad. You understand what I'm saying? That's what that means. Okay? So what does that mean? Anything can be used for good or for bad. That is what that means. Duality. Shawana, you hit it on the head, Shawana Maori. Anything can be used for good or bad. It's all about the hands of the beholder. In any situation, I could take the Bible scripture and flip it and make it for the evil reasons. I can take water and cause you to drown in it, or I can take water and cause it to replenish your soul. You understand what I'm saying? Anything can be used for evil. Anything can be used for good. And Jill Taylor say, right, it's about intentions. It's all about intentions. See, you have to understand that Muslims, they believe everything is based off of your intentions. They believe that you can go give you can see a homeless person on the corner and go give him $1. But if your intentions for giving him that $1 was wrong, you ain't gonna reap the positive effect that you wanted from it. Harvey say Billy Carson explained it real good though. That's facts. You feel me? Christians will call everything evil if they don't understand it. Facts. It's easier for them. Yeah. And you know what, y'all? You know, on that topic, we got to know that that's why we have to walk away from that. You know, a lot of Christians, man, and I'm not here to downplay y'all because I know it's a lot of them that tap in, bro, because they trying to see, you know, if what I'm saying is solid or not. But we got to get away from that standpoint. They want you to carry yourself a certain way. And for me, that's the form of enslavement. We think that because you woke or you spiritual, you can't dress a certain way. You can't go out and have fun. You feel me? We're not living by them ways no more. We understand, bro, that it's spiritual people that come in many forms and fashions, bro. We understand that. As long as you taking care of your temple, you feel me? And you tapped in, bro. That's all that matters, bro. You gonna come as you are, bro. You feel me? Because let's not forget that this realm that we in is all about learning your experience. You're a God. It's all about getting back to that God state. You feel me? England Navarro say King James wrote the same title Bible. So how you feel about 666? I'm curious. 666, you have to understand, you are 666. 6 electrons, 6 neutrons, 6 protons. Okay? Same thing that the sun is made of. You feel me? You are the carbon being that they're telling you that you should be afraid of because they know that this sun is coming back into the atmosphere. And the carbon footprint, as they want to say, is what's going to become destruction of them, because you have to understand, and this is not to be, when I say this, I don't want anybody to think that I'm coming from speaking from a racist standpoint. I'm saying you have to understand that when we talk about the 6 ether beings and the 9 ether beings, we are adverse to them. The sun is adverse to them because the sun, it actually kills them. It burns them. You see what I'm saying? Think about it. We are adverse. So the sun is their enemy. Because this sun coming back into this atmosphere, bro, is going to destroy everything that is not organic. And you have to understand, when we talk about the genetic grafting program, if we go back Yakub's theory, then they were taken from, they are the lesser gene that was extracted basically from the stronger gene. That means that their melon or their carbon, the little bit of carbon that they in them was not only reversed, because the type of melon that they would be considered to have, it repels the sun. That's why they can't. Ours, we suck it in. That carbon that we have in it, it sucks us in. See, the thing is that now I'm not saying that sun won't burn us, but I'm saying is if it comes close to a point where it's not too much damaging, we're gonna get darker because it's gonna feed our melon, our carbon. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I think about that. I thought you was eggs in the building. What you mean, Daniela Queen? But yeah, it ain't nothing to fear, man. That's another thing that they've taught us to fear. You feel me? We are that being that they taught us to fear. What are they doing right now? They're trying to erase the carbon footprint. Who is the carbon beings? We are the carbon footprint. We are the beings. Outside of whatever. And if you want to erase the carbon footprint, you want to get rid of the planet, because you're talking about everything on the planet has carbon in it. Everything. Paul said that's probably why they call the start Nemesis, because it's coming to benefit the indigenous. That's facts. They use our carbon for weapons and any kind of stuff. That's facts. You hit it right on the head, Drea Boo. Look into it, man. A lot of their weapons are made from our carbon, bro. And that's why I told you don't have to go to the stars, because everything that they're looking for is within you. You are made up of 85% stardust. You feel me? Y'all like this up and share it. Do me a favor. You like it up and share it. Especially if I got y'all on YouTube, pound that like button. Do not be a stranger to that like button, man. The more you like it over there, the more we grow in the algorithm. Facts. England, Navarro say DNA is our hard drive. Everything is embedded in our DNA. The torture, the pain that our ancestors went through is embedded in our DNA. Not only that, I need you to understand that the majority of you are your ancestors, bro. You are your ancestors reincarnating. It's wartime, bro. Ain't too many new souls coming back into this realm right now. Every soul that's coming in this realm is coming on mission. They coming on mission, bro. They have a sole purpose, bro. This is why you seen me show you the video of a dude who was moving. He was tapped in. You see what I'm saying? Dreads, what do you mean by that? Jenny Watson say dreads, man. Look, the dreads, man, these are my antennas, bro. I'm a direct reflection of the sun. I told you I'm a child of the sun. The sun was necessary in the process of my evolution, as it was in yours. Okay? Let me say that again, man. I am a reflection of the sun. Okay? I am a product of it. So when you see my dreads, you are seeing what is known as flocculus, bro. And not only that, if my hair ain't dreading and it's just sticking up, that was the way that the planet crowned me and let me know that I was the sovereign being to this planet. Okay? As it is with you. Now, what is this dread? My hair is alive. That's why it sticks up. These are electrical. It's electricity to run through these coils, baby. It's electricity that run through these coils, baby. Y'all like this up and share it, man. Okay? This ain't hair either. It's ether. This is ether. You hear me? I'm getting my downloads, bro, through these dreads, bro. Every time I meditate, bro, and that sun hit my pineal gland, bro, and my antennas out there, I'm activating. I'm charging up. You hear me? I'm going to eat the bean. Huh? Even the curls in my hair signify that I am a 9 ether being. You hear me? They curl into a 9, right? My naps curl into a 9. Even the hair on my face curls into a 9. I am a 9 ether being. I'm the highest level of mathematics. The highest level of science. Giving me the God mind. You get what I'm saying? Understand who you are. My hair tells me that I have 9 wisdom, 9 understanding, and 9 overstanding, bro. Y'all better wake up. Let's go, man. You think it's a coincidence all the gods and goddesses tapping in, man? More people got dreads than ever. More women are going natural. Even if they ain't got the dreads, they ain't permanent shit. They ain't putting no chemicals in it. They know. They look, for your hair to lay down, that would mean it's dead. And this is no insult to anybody. They know. And Jill Taylor say, I stay experiencing movie shit. But for me, I see it as spiritual encounters and being able to see what other people can't. People will literally think you're voodoo, whatever, just because of how tapped in you are. Psychic abilities is real and people are be scared. Yeah, that's because, first of all, you have to understand that you were indoctrinated through the television to think that it was, it was witchcraft to begin with, right? But, if you understand, you go into the etymology of the word voodoo, man, then you know that the word voodoo even means spirituality. It means to be spiritual. But see how they have demonized the word voodoo? They did it within the movies, through the books, at the schools. They demonized it and made you afraid of it, like voodoo. Whole time you talking about a spiritual. This is a culture, a way of life. You see what I'm saying? This is how they do, y'all. Y'all better, man, look, drop them nines, man. You feel me? I'm telling y'all, bro, this is what they do, man. You got to wake up and tap in, bro. That's the only way. See, you have to understand, a part of you coming to this planet was for you to be able to manipulate the energy, to learn how to manipulate the elements of the planet. That's a major part of your existence, being a being, because that was a gift. It shows that you are a sovereign being to the planet and the ruler of the planet. I can take the elements of the planet and I can take it. That is my power. You see all these shamans on the other, they sitting in the fire, man. They ain't afraid of the fire. You was taught to fear it. They was taught to become one with it. That's the difference. Let me say that again. They sitting in the fire. You were taught to fear the fire. They were taught to become one with it. They understand that, bro. They rule the fire. The fire don't rule them. You feel me? And they understand, because they are divinely connected to that spark, that source, they can manifest whatever it is that they want. As long as they can, maintain a high vibrational frequency, as long as they can be upbeat and positive. You feel me? Everything is governed by that frequency. I'm telling you, man, because you have to understand the law of the universe. One of the laws of the universe is what? The law of vibration. And it says that if you want anything, you have to vibrate at the frequency of that in which you're trying to manifest. You have to vibrate at the frequency of that in which you have to manifest. Y'all get over to YouTube and follow me on YouTube, man. Don't have me on here dropping jewels and I go on to YouTube, my page naked. You hear me? That's how you want it. So if you say, man, I'm down and out, man, I'm broke right now, I ain't got no car, my kids struggling, I don't know how I'm going to feed them tomorrow, so on and so forth, stop doing that. Stop doing that. You're manifesting that because you're sending your thoughts into the ethers. Okay? And then because you're thinking it's only going to be so for so long that you're going to start to speak it. You're going to start telling people, I don't know what I'm going to do. My kids hungry, ain't got no clothes, woo, woo, woo. And I'm doing it to you because the tongue speaks life and death. You're speaking that into existence. You're speaking struggle in your life. You speaking this into your tomorrow. You feel me? And then you're going to start to put all that negative emotion into it. You're going to start to put that energy into motion. And it's a low vibrational frequency, right? It's a low frequency energy, right? So you're going to manifest that in what you vibrate at. It's the law of the universe. But if you going out every day and say, man, look, I got to get up tomorrow, man. I'm going to go get this job, man. I'm going to go get this job over here, woo, woo, woo. You're going to start telling everybody, you happy about it. I'm going to go get this job, woo, woo, woo. It's going to begin to manifest, bro. Then it's going to have the same effect that that negative situation had. Okay, this is you showing how sovereign you are, the way that you manifest. You feel me? When you work with the energies like light, water, and things like that, spiritual baths, so on and so forth, you're learning how to bend your reality. It's crazy. You feel me? So, yeah, y'all, this is what we do over here, man. Like I say, man, get over the I am awakened, man. You feel me? The power of the subconscious, man. That's fact, Brenda Ellie. I mean, Ellie, you know. But, yeah, y'all, you feel me? Let's manifest all of our dreams since they train us not to. That's facts. And you can. This is why I be here. I don't like to sit around people and who crying about what they don't have, because I understand that, we can have what we want, bro. We're manifesting our reality. We are in control of our lives, whether you want to believe it or not. That's what free will was all about. To see if you're going to use your will in the right light. You feel me? They made delete my comment come on Facebook. You feel me? They made, what you mean, Rashad Davis? They made you, what you mean? What if this is really year 7023, the age of Pisces, the year of the Christ? I have to dive into that, Carla Rowe. I've never really dug into that. But I don't really believe that, bro. I know that we ain't living in the right time because the Gregorian, we're based on the Gregorian calendar. When you talk about these, the Ethiopians, meaning the Ether Utopians, they ain't even on our time. They live in like the year 2014, 2015. So I know that we ain't nowhere near close to 2020, 2022. Wow, bro, that's crazy. What you mean, Jackie K. Porter? Jackie J. Theo Porter's what's crazy? I don't ask, I demand what I want. That's facts. Square Business say he don't ask, he demand what he want. Angel Taylor, we so conditioned as a whole that we are willing to accept low vibrational whatever, even as a reward. That's facts. That's facts, bro. It's some people that want to live in that energy. They can't function without being inside of that negative energy, bro. And it's sick, bro. And they don't even understand the lower you vibrate, bro, you allowing those beings that vibrate at that frequency in those other realms to sit around and suck you of your light. They taking your light from you. They want to keep you there. You feel me? James Lilly say, Father God says, we understand that the oppressor, the white man, is allowing you to speak nothing about revolution and about your black community joining together and standing together, fighting together, going down together, going to jail together. We might have to grapple like Martin Luther King says, we are free, brother. We should not be speaking what you're speaking. What are you talking about, James Lilly? Huh? We speaking true facts, right knowledge. We ain't free. See, that's the issue now. You think you free. You having an illusion of freedom. They make you feel like you can go outside and go piss in the yard and you thinking you free. You ain't free. You ain't free? What's wrong with you, man? You all right? This is nothing more than an illusion, bro. You on the light cold lockdown and you don't even understand it. You steady talking about we free. We ain't free, man. You don't even understand. You don't even know who you are as an individual, where you came from. You don't know your history. And you saying you free. I'm trying to give you the right knowledge right now that's necessary in order to make you free. You all right? We do need to be talking about it. It's necessary that we need to be talking about this, bro. You tweaking. This dude tripping. Sammy, what you say, Sammy? Look, what Sammy say? He say only the truth sets you free, boy. Is you all right? Huh? Boy, y'all tripping, bro. Divine Williams, knowledge of self. That's facts. Right knowledge, bro. You don't even know who you are as an individual. You say we shouldn't be talking about this stuff. You don't know where you came from. You don't know what the fuck this is over your head that's preventing you from leaving this enclosed system that we in. Okay? You don't know what's past Antarctica, but you free. You so free. Get your ass up and move to a vacant lot and do a tent out there and throw a fucking barbecue and decide you're going to live there and see how free you is. Huh? You so free. You free, do that. They going to show your ass how free you is. You going to be in the nearest county jail. You feel me? Y'all better wake up, man. We free. You got the illusion of free. See, I'm telling you, you feel like you free physically because that's all you concerned about is your physical. You don't understand that you're not free spiritually or mentally because mentally you're enslaved. You're conditioned to get up and go work every day despite the fact that you want to do it because they've told you that if you don't work, you ain't going to be able to pay your motherfucking bills because money is your God and it's the end all be all. So you ain't free. You got to get up every day and go against your will and do it. But guess what? You still enslaved because you feel like this is just what I have to do to survive. That's the indoctrination, the spell of sleep. I'm just going to go along with it because I need money because you don't understand the real currency is the energy that you putting forth every day, going to their job to make their dream come true and manifest their reality. Okay? You don't understand that same energy that you putting in, the real energy, the real currency is going to be the same energy that you're going to need to manifest your reality, because this is an energetic realm that we in. You ain't free. You ain't free at all. You feel me? I'm going to tell you, man, and even if you do think you free, you still a slave to the money. You still a slave to the money. Y'all drop them nines, man. Drop them nines, man. What is he talking about? Oh, yeah, Sleepy Joe said it's going to affect us black people. What you talking about, man, Murray? Yeah, a lot of y'all got a few of it, got a fever. It's making you delusional. That's facts, man, Murray. What is wrong with him, man? We shouldn't be talking about this. Let's just forget about it, huh? Let's just forget about it. Like they telling you, bro, you feel me? You don't need to know, about who you were. You feel me? You have to understand that in order to know where you're going, you need to first know where you came from. You feel me? The government shut down, bro. That's facts. Crystal August say aging. That's big facts. Facts. Latoya Green say cut your own checks. While she say cut your own check, and I'm for all any black business I'm for, man. You feel me? Black owned business I'm for. I want you to understand that in order for us to get our power back, we need to walk away from the monetary system. I've said it once, I say it twice, and I say it every day if I have to. We need to walk away from the monetary system because that's what's holding their matrix together. That's what you worship on a day-to-day basis. Y'all better wake up, man. But with that being said, man, y'all make sure y'all get over to YouTube, man. Hit that subscription icon. Hit the subscription icon. Do not forget to hit that post notification bell and select all as well, man. That way you will be notified every time I go live on this platform on YouTube, man. Because we most definitely going to cut up and we're going to get to the nitty gritty, man. We're going to get to the nitty gritty, and you should not miss this, man, because I guarantee you the information that we're going to give is going to be vital. And if you haven't already, please, 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 get over to Instagram and follow me at IamAwakened_chosen1. All right? Because we're going to get lit over there as well, right? And with that being said, man, I just want to leave y'all as I came. I want you guys to always be aware, because to be aware is to be alive. And as always, peace, family. Peace meaning positive energy. Always creates elevation. Ashay.